Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I am going to discuss Olympics week 1. I know several of you said that they enjoyed my first Olympic discussion-y video, so I'm doing another because I love the Olympics and that's what I want to talk about. I am going to discuss basically most of the things that happened in week 1, and I'm really only discussing things that I found interesting or things that I like because there's far too much to actually cover. So if I don't talk about something that you wanted to talk about, sorry. Let's start with the fact that I am filming this on Monday. So everything that's happened up until Monday, which is a lot. And I'm going to start with women's gymnastics because it's my absolute favorite. Simone absolutely crushed it this Olympics. It is actually kind of baffling to me that she won all of those medals and was considered in her prime 8 years ago. And 8 years later, won 3 more gold medals and a silver medal. That's nutty. She's unreal. She's amazing. But also, they all killed it. Almost every apparatus had 2 Americans on the podium other than beam, which we're not talking about. We're pretending that never happened. But vault was Simone and Jade. Uneven bars was Suni. And floor was Jordan and Simone. So, like, the Americans killed it. And Simone has been super sort of petty online, which I also love. And she has every right to because she's won so much, so she can keep doing it. Do I hope that she does LA in 2028? Of course, because I love watching her, but also, like, I get it if she doesn't. But she's great. All of them are great. It was just a good group of girls. Jordan Childs is that girl. Jade had a really good redemption. Suni is also just like an incredible gymnast and really is a clutch gymnast that she always pulls through in the end. Simone is unreal. And Hesley, even though she didn't really get to compete in the team finals or event finals or anything, she still competed in the preliminaries and she's a child. She's 16 or something, so she'll probably be at the next one. Just in general, almost every individual Olympic medal for the US has been won by women. Swimming, we did well. We didn't do as well as we have in Olympics past, but we still did well. Katie Ledecky, again, it's similar to Simone where, like, this is Katie's 4th Olympics and she still walked away with like 4 medals. That's crazy. And not just 4 medals, like in that one event, the 1600, there's always these pictures where like she's swimming and no one else is on screen with her. For her 4th Olympics, she's still beating people by that much. Wild. There were a good amount of golds for swimming, but I actually don't think they won as many golds this year as they have in the past, which is disappointing, but I think is also just a testament to other countries really stepping up their game. Because countries that normally don't do incredibly well, like France had that wonder kid, Leon Marchand, who won 4 gold medals and is coached by Michael Phelps's coach. And I gotta be honest, there is something with the Olympics that I absolutely love, which is similar to the golden buzzer moments on like America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, is this like amazing feeling happens. And because he's French and it was happening in Paris, to hear the audience while he was swimming was unreal. It was literally as if Beyonce was performing. Like, they were going crazy. Like, NBC had to like lower the volume levels because the audience was that loud. And he won 4 golds. Amazing. But like there was this Irish swimmer that won gold and really stepped it up. Australia did well as they usually do. China actually killed it. And I gotta be honest, I think it's kind of gross how America and Australia and so many other sort of white-based countries have been really mean and negative to the Chinese Olympians, specifically the swimmer who like broke the world record by so much. And I get that, seeing that, maybe instinctively you're like, that can't be real. There has to be another reason. But also like, world records get broken and he could have just swam the meet of his life, which he did. And coincidentally, they say in all the interviews, everything, China is basically the most tested country than any other country. Like they go through so many rounds of testing. So like, I just don't understand how you could look at that and be like, obviously he's doping, when like he probably was tested so many times that week alone. It's just kind of crazy to me and kind of gross and ruined that sort of Olympicness. There's actually been several moments that have really tainted the Olympics for me, unfortunately. I still love it and there's still so many good moments, but that's just one of them. Beach volleyball, I love. And America's doing decently, but it's just like, it's fun to watch and it has the Eiffel Tower in the background. I will say usually it's like Brazil, Australia, and America are like the best. And they're doing really well, but other countries have really stepped it up. Like this Cuban men's beach volleyball team won their pool against Brazil and America. And they had only been playing together for like not that long. Like everyone was like, oh, they're not even going to win a game. Because they were also the youngest team and they like killed everybody, but then they lost in the quarterfinals. But still, I gotta say, I hate guns. Controversial take because I'm American, but I hate guns. But the pictures from all of the gun programs are hysterical. Specifically, that one Asian woman who just like looks so cool. And the guy from Turkey who fully, allegedly, has to be an assassin. He just, no goggles, nothing, just like hand in his pocket, killing it. Crazy. Also, sorry, I need to go back to women's gymnastics. Rebecca Andrade from Brazil, incredible. Simone is obviously Simone and she's amazing, but Rebecca is the first athlete in 3 Olympics who has really given Simone a run for her money. And that's just made it even more exciting to watch. And like both of their stories, they have such incredible backstories and everything. And everyone always talks about how, even all the gymnasts, like they just talk about how Rebecca is so nice and so sweet. She's so talented. She's beautiful. Now she is the moment. Now come on now. What's that from? Ping pong, wild. Wild. If you haven't watched it, go to Peacock and like go to their backlog and watch ping pong. Some of these rallies are, I'm not convinced they're humans. They have to be robots. It's going so fast. How? Same with badminton, or no, they call it table tennis, not ping pong. But badminton, same. It goes so fast and they do such crazy shots that I'm like, how is this happening? Archery, I really enjoy watching, and it's very deceptive because how they film it makes it look like it's so much closer, but in actuality, the target is so far away, and these people are like practically hitting it in the center. And South Korea dominates always, and also what I love about South Korea, they have that sunscreen on. They said, our skin, not getting ruined in this sun. We're protected. Okay, we have to talk about women's boxing and Imane Khalif. I think that's how you pronounce it. If I'm wrong, let me know. This is one of those other moments that just like really tainted the Olympics for me in a bit. it's just been so wild and so sensationalized and blown out of proportion, and truly still boggles my mind that we are upset about a woman competing in women's boxing and being better than other people in the Olympics. And unfortunately, like most things, the sort of conservatives in America have run away with the story and accusing her of being trans, or saying it's not fair that she has this genetic disorder that gives her higher testosterone levels, all these kind of stuff. And it's just so disgusting. And like, she's just an incredibly talented athlete that has trained really hard and is clearly better than most. And she's in the Olympics where she deserves to be because she's better than most. And I hope she wins. But even if she doesn't, she's doing incredibly well. She's made it to the semifinals as of this video. And like, doesn't deserve all of the hate and everything that she's gone through, even from other athletes, which I just think is wild that they're not being penalized for adding to the disgusting conversation. It's just been a really gross, sad moment and crazy. Like, all these people have issues with trans athletes being in the Olympics and blah, blah, blah. And she's not even trans, and they still have an issue. So it just makes me think that there are way more underlying issues with people being anti-woman and racist. And it really is awful and shameful, and I don't know what else to say. It's just disgusting. I got in several Facebook fights about it. Also, I can't even imagine that you're in the Olympics and you lose within the first 40 seconds because someone beat the ever-loving shit out of you in boxing like they're supposed to. And then you weep and call it unfair. Baby, it's the Olympics. Maybe you need to train harder. Or don't go. Track started, and there's been some great news and there's been some okay news. Sha'Carri got silver, which I think everyone's sort of giving her a hard time because they're like, oh, we wish she won gold, but she won silver. And even though she didn't win gold, the girl from St. Lucia won St. Lucia's first medal ever. So also, like, that was incredibly cool. And Sha'Carri still killed it. Like, she's still an Olympic medalist, which not many people can say. And Noah Lyles won gold by, like, the craziest photo finish I ever saw. So he did that. Femke from Netherlands, you have to look up her interview of her talking after the 4x400 relay. She is Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse reincarnate. That voice is wild. Not what you're expecting. She can run, but that voice, you all make fun of me for my voice. And then to wrap it up, I guess we'll end on diving, which our boy Tom Daley won a silver for synchro diving. And Mexico, they got silver, I think, in springboard, which is incredible. Good for them. China is still dominating. We love to see Tom and gays succeed. And there is this female Chinese diver who won the gold in Tokyo and set an Olympic record for highest score. If you haven't seen, look up the YouTube video of her dives from Tokyo. She was 14 at the time. I do not know how they are physically possible. When I say not even a drop of water splashes when she enters the pool from 10 meters in the air, I don't understand it. She's projected to win again now, and she's already won gold for the synchronized platform diving. She's incredible to watch. She is an incredible and unreal talent. And I hope she wins. Oh, we gotta talk about tennis. America really did not do great, which is disappointing, and I feel for them. I really wanted Coco Gauff to do well. And, you know, she still did well. She won some matches, but she just didn't make it as far as she did. And look, you can't win everything. I really wanted Nadal to make it to the finals, and I really wanted him and Carlos to make it to the finals for doubles, because they're just like fun to watch, but they didn't. Carlos made it to the finals against Djokovic, and Djokovic, who I don't love, won. And it was a very thrilling match to watch. They both just played incredibly well. Carlos is just sort of like turned into like the it guy of tennis, and I love it. He seems nice. He's hot. Great ass, great thighs. He can play incredibly well. So he'll probably win the next Olympics. Who knows? Yet again, here I am way talking longer than I should and just rambling on about the Olympics, but I love them. And next week, guess what? You're getting a third Olympics video where I will discuss everything that's happening this week. So stay tuned, and hopefully you all watch this. And if you made it this far, comment, I don't know, USA in the comments to let me know you made it this far in the video. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, please share the video. Hopefully you all like these videos. There's only one more week of Olympics videos if you don't like it. And if you don't, I don't really care. It's my channel. So until next time.